Can Texas and Oklahoma compete in the SEC?
Well, absolutely, they can compete in the SEC. I think they're just going to make the conference that is already the best conference in America even stronger. I think this is really, really good for Oklahoma more than it is good for Texas. I think Oklahoma has been trying to make inroads as far as the SEC type talent, especially on defense for years. I think when they can walk into a recruit's home and their claim to fame is now, hey, not only can you compete in the SEC, you can compete against them. We need you to come to our school. So I think their defense will be better. They've been trying to upgrade that for years. And Texas, I know Acho doesn't want to hear this. Texas has always claimed that everything is bigger and better in Texas, where I haven't been able to see that since Vince Young left. So hopefully now, them joining the SEC, they will be able to prove that, yes, things are bigger, things are better. But can they compete, to answer your original question, Molly? Absolutely. I think this is only going to enhance them. But this is even leading to a bigger issue, and I think we talked about this before. This is going to ultimately lead to the dissolvement of the NCAA, and I think that's the biggest thing that's going to come from all this eventually when we get to it, whether it's 2025 or not.
Booger, I'm really glad that you took your shot, considering y'all won y'all's little national championship back in 2019. I played after Vince Young left at the University of Texas, and we
got
went to the
three,
national
Sacho. We got three now.
And played Alabama, and we have more. And played Alabama in that national championship in the 2009 game. And so I was there back when the Big 12 was really competing against the SEC, and we saw it really was a different league. It's just been announced that Texas and Oklahoma have both agreed that they will not renew their media rights for the 2025 season. Obviously, they're probably going to leave earlier than that. And so the thing about Texas, once again, Booger, to respond to your phenomenal point, everything is, in fact, bigger in Texas. Look at revenues. The top two grossing teams when it comes to revenue, it's Texas and college football. It's Texas and Texas A&M. I don't care if you're in the SEC, ACC, AAC, Big 12, Big 10, Pac-12. I don't care what you're in. Everything is, in fact, bigger in Texas. And granted, it's coming from a Texan here. But to answer the second question, Molly's question, Texas will be able, and Oklahoma will both be able to compete in the SEC. Oklahoma has won the last 6 Big 12 championships. So, yes, they can compete. I understand that they have not won a playoff game in college football. I get it. But once again, going back to recruiting, now Steve Sarkisian and Lincoln Riley, they can walk into recruits' houses and say, hey, yes, you're competing in the SEC, but you get to stay at home. Your family gets to come and watch you at Texas. You don't have to go somewhere far away, number one. And number two, let's not forget Nick Saban's massive flex when he said that his quarterback, who's a sophomore who hasn't played, he's talking to Texas high school coaches, he said that he's already reached $1 million, almost $1 million when it comes to NIL. So now every Texas coach and every Oklahoma coach, Lincoln Riley, Steve Sarkisian, and onwards, can now say the same thing if, in fact, Texas and Oklahoma do join the SEC, which we all believe they will.
Oh, this is not an if thing. I said last week when the report came out, I said, they gone. Because you don't put it out there to say, we're thinking about leaving. No, when you say Texas, Oklahoma, this is like the blue and the gray coming together in the Civil War and announcing the détente. When Texas, Oklahoma joining forces to leave a conference that they helped found when it comes to the Big 12. So there's no if there, Sam. They're completely out of there. But in terms of competition and competing, that word, it's a different definition because if you're Texas and Oklahoma, you're not just going to SEC to compete. You're going there to win. At least you believe you're going there to win. And the SEC is like, look, you're not coming to our league thinking you're going to be near the top from the jump. It's going to take a little bit because that's how great that conference is, and not just in football. Think about it in basketball. Think about it in baseball, what the SEC has been able to represent. So Oklahoma and Texas, they know that going to the premier conference to show they are the best of the best is not just about competing. It's about winning championships. I think right now Oklahoma's better suited to do that than Texas. We'll see what Texas will be able to do because, Sam, you're right. That is a recruiting-rich state when it comes to football. But now if you're Texas, you got to worry about other SEC schools coming into your house and taking those kids from your house and having them play in other places. That's the last thing you want if you're Texas, where you go to the SEC and those 5-star recruits are looking at Oklahoma and other SEC schools and not looking at you. So that's something they have to worry about. But there's no doubt about it. This is a move in a matter of weeks. They are completely leaving the Big 12. Now the bigger question is, what is the Big 12 going to look like if that's going to even be a conference in 5 to 8 years once Texas and Oklahoma make their way out, and they won't be the last defections out of the Big 12, in my opinion.
Well, Freddie, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the SEC has been raiding the state of Texas for the last several years. Look at what Alabama and LSU and Georgia, they go into Texas religiously and get the best players out of that state. Now, I do think this will help Texas keep those players because now they can say, hey, we're playing the SEC. Why would you leave Texas to go to Alabama when you can play in the same conference here in your own state? I just think in the end, when this is all said and done, this is not about the competition on the field. Like, that's for us to discuss. That's for all the pundits to discuss. And we can talk about, hey, can we compete? This is about the president, the athletic director saying, okay, where's the money? Let's follow the money. We don't want to get left out. Nebraska maybe had a little foresight a few years ago when they left and went to the Big Ten. Now, they're getting their head beat in on the field, but they're getting a check for $40 to $50 million a year. So they are funding a lot of things. We can leave the athletic ability, the competition, can they compete? That's for the coaches and the players. But the ADs and the presidents, oh, yeah, they about to get rich right now. And I think Nebraska has done it in the Big Ten, and Texas and Oklahoma will do it in the SEC. And as far as the Big 12, guys, I don't think any of us honestly can sit here and say that 5 years from now the Big 12 is going to still be alive. I don't think it'll be in existence. I think it'll be gone. Yeah. And I think college football will be better off when we have 3 to 4 super conferences, 16 to 18 teams, and the NCAA will be no more.
Booger, we would not be having this conversation if there was a Big 12 network. I guarantee we would not be having this conversation because that's been the big thing. The SEC, they have their network. Big Ten, they have their network. Pac-12 has their network, and the ACC has their network. If there was a Big 12 network along those lines, we're not having this conversation because they're getting those checks. That's why Rutgers is in the Big Ten. That's why Notre Dame can just stand apart. They're their own conference. But there was a Big 12 network. I don't believe we're having this conversation about Texas and Oklahoma leaving to go get more money, which they're going to get in the SEC.
Hey, Booger, this one is for you. There's not a Big 12 network, but there is a Longhorn network. I don't know about no LSU Tiger network. So everything is, in fact, bigger.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, the Longhorn Network is ran by ESPN. I know that. And it's so profitable for you and us that you guys are coming to join the SEC network. So it's almost like the little sister and the little brother coming home to where mom and daddy are. Come on home, baby. Come on home.